I've always wanted to become a cop, and I stuck with it. I had to make sacrifices in my life to get this career, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
I just want to say how proud I am of this class. I feel like we've overcome a lot of obstacles together, and we've become super close, from 31 strangers not knowing each other to 31 people that I could trust having my back.
Do my hands.
Tell us how your journey through the academy is.
1 sec. My journey's been extraordinary. I didn't expect this from the get-go at all. I loved every single second of it. My biggest takeaways was leadership. Being president of this class was a true honor. I made a promise to the class that I would take into success, and I really hope I fulfilled that promise to the class.
There's times throughout academy where I felt like maybe I couldn't do this anymore, but after coming in day by day, working on it, asking the hard questions, having conversations with officers and getting, picking their brain and using their tactics, and then trying to implement my own from what I learned from my TAC officers, it helped out a lot. And where I'm at today, I feel operational. Definitely better than when I first stepped into the academy.
3.
I remember showing up on day one, and I think honestly day one was the worst of the whole academy for me, just because it felt like it was going to be 19 long weeks away from my family, and it was raining. It was a classic Seattle day, so just felt far from home. And but after that, I think things picked up. It's been cool meeting people along the way. Older generations of police officers talk about how it's not the same anymore, but I think it's cool to come in as a newer generation and kind of embrace the challenge. We're restricted a little bit more, but that just means we have to be smarter in the way that we handle our business.
What I chose to do as a career before, I could have done it for the rest of my life, but I felt that choosing this career, something that I've always wanted to do, would make more of an impact in the world, in the lives of myself and the lives of others. The best things I've learned from the academy are working through mock scenes that are simulating real life situations. Those taught me a lot.
Fight police! Come on with your hands up!
Training DT is probably, in my mind, one of the most important things that you learn in law enforcement. No law enforcement officer wants to use force, but we're forced to use force based upon people's behavior. It's your duty to understand all the use of force laws, to understand when you can use force, when you should attempt to de-escalate, not only when you should use force, but most importantly, when to recognize when to modulate or terminate that level of force.
Peace!
My bigger why is because I want to go out there and be there for people.
I want my son to be able to look up to me and, hey, my dad's doing something to help people.
My main why is definitely my daughter. She's still young and she still thinks I'm Superman. But as she grows up, I want her to know that her daddy always did the best that he could.
The support that I get from my husband and my son has been incredible, and it pushes me, it drives me, and I want to do my best for them because they've sacrificed so much time while I've been here at the department.
Class 905!